Hi, I be Scott.
And I be Lori.
And we be RVin. Hi, I be Scott.
And I be Lori.
Welcome to our home.
The Titan.
Come take a tour with us of our humble abode on this episode of We Be RVin.
Okay, so this is our bedroom area. Come on back here. This is the shower. Right here. And I'm not opening it because we have stuff in there that we're storing. Here is our sink. Area. And our bed. Which you can see, my side's a little higher than his because the mattress is harder. And so I put a mattress topper on my side so it's softer.
It's because I have her up on a pedestal.
That's not what it is. So there's the mirror closet, and then our TV, and in here there's where the cat and dog, the cat food and the cat water is. And down here we have an extra potty in case we need it. And then in here is where our blankets and our towels and that kind of thing is. And then this is one of my thrift store finds. And she looks like me. So you can see she looks like me. And so what we decided to do, because we needed more room for shoes, is I put this hook up to hang up our pajamas and stuff that we wear at night. And there was always shoes all over the place. So I hung up one of these shoe holders, and it works out perfect. And this bag hangs here because it holds my husband's braces for his knees and his ankles. Okay, so in some RVs they have the closet that's for the washer dryer, and it does have a washer dryer hookup, but I decided instead to make it a pantry since I cook so much. And this has worked out really perfect for us. So I have some makeup stuff in the drawers up there. There's some water and medicines, and then my canned goods and my salad dressings, that kind of thing. And then all the other stuff we use, the sugar-free caramel, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, our oils, sauces, ketchup. And then down here, what we did is I guess the person that we bought this from had put a shelf in here, which is awesome. So we use it for my appliances, my big appliances that I don't want out, like my Instant Pot and my Cuisinart, and there's a couple of other, there's an air fryer back there, and a few other things. And then down here at the bottom are our energy drinks that we use, and the chemicals for the black and gray tank, and a toolbox, and other, stuff that we store down there. So that's what we decided to use this cabinet for. This is our, I guess you call it a toilet closet.
The throne room.
The throne room. And we needed more storage space, so I put these racks up here. And they came with those, so we used those for that. And then my husband put up that broom, mop / whatever holder up there because I needed a place to put those things. And then we have a drying rack down there that also substitutes as a toilet paper holder.
What's that?
Okay. Okay. And then I hung this up here for our coats and stuff because they were also all over the place.
And over on the shower, which we didn't point out before, Well, right there is a 2-robe hook that hangs over the edge, and we use it to hang our towel. Well, my towel and her robes and towels.
Yeah, my
Her
hair towel.
and robes.
So that's where we put all that stuff. And as you can tell, I like the country theme, so everything is country. Country and Jesus. That's what we're into.
So this is our refrigerator, Norcold 1200, or is it sometimes referred to as the Never Cold 1200. We've had a number of problems with this thing, which will be in a future video. But one of the most important things is that the ice maker was freezing up. So the ice maker is gone up there. It's just the tray. I pulled that out because I got tired of scraping icebergs off the back. To replace that, we have that. And that's quite the little ice maker. That thing sits there continually, and we use a lot of it. Ice. And we use that a lot to make our ice.
Here's my drain board. I needed a regular size drain board and not an RV size drain board because I cook a lot.
She does. And I eat a lot, so she cooks a lot. It makes a wonderful relationship.
So there's always going to be dishes in my drain board, so I'm not going to try and hide them. There they are. And this is my favorite appliance in the whole wide world, the Instant Pot. And I use it for everything. I just love, love, love it.
Dog food to pork roast to whatever.
Everything.
She'd make coffee in it because it's bigger if she could.
So here is our other cabinet above the sink. We put dishes up here and other things that we like to eat or snack on all the time. Dog food, cat food.
We don't snack on that.
The dog's medicine or the cat's medicine. One of our cats, Mikey, has a thyroid problem like me. So there's his medicine he takes every day. And our dishes, our Corelle dishes. Now, we have one of these for when we travel. It goes up like that. And the reason being is because we went to a gas station to fill up on fuel, and the cabinet opened and all my dishes fell out and came crashing to the floor in a million pieces. So now,
to back the rod up, we also have this
we rubber
rubber
band the cabinet just to be extra safe.
I can show yell at me later because she won't be able to open it.
So when we decided to start RVing, my philosophy was, for the kitchen stuff, take everything that I normally use. We can always go back and reduce what we don't use. So for my appliances, we took the Keurig. We use it every single day. We love it. I'm a huge coffee drinker. My husband is an iced tea drinker. He also drinks coffee, but he loves his tea. We're huge thrift store shoppers. We love going to thrift stores. Got this for $15, Magic Bullet.
I thought it was $5.
No, I think it was $15. Anyway.
And we really don't eat dog food as a snack. I just wanted to put that in there and make sure people know that.
This little, you're probably wondering, why do you have a piece of plexiglass there? The reason being is I made dinner one night and I had it sitting up on the counter, and Rexy Flexy here maneuvered himself up onto the counter and ate half our dinner. The glass up here so that we can still see through it, but he can't get up on the counter anymore. This cabinet is our spice cabinet. Like I said, I cook a lot, so there's lots of spices in here. And we have this little turn-on light so I can see what I'm doing in there, which I love.
It's just a stick-on Velcro.
Yeah,
LED light.
It Velcros on, so you can pull it on and off. Say, comes off the wall.
Wait.
Say, it comes off the wall. So then I can just, so you just change the batteries in it, and stick it back up there, and turn it on and off when I need it.
turning it off is important on the battery life, by the way.
And more. So I wanted to show you the special feature that came with the RV. It's a giant dog bed. And since there's always a dog on it, it worked out really well. It also came with, under the giant dog bed is a cat cubby. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's one, and there's one. So, oh, and there's another one. So this cat cubby and this giant dog bed really worked out well for us. The only thing is we didn't get a couch. So it's not an issue for us, but for other people it might be. So you might want to check into what your RV has. And that's it for the giant dog bed. So over here's our kitchen table. I got rid of the chairs that they had and took my chairs from the house that were my mom's. Thank you, Mom. They're on wheels and I love them. And then over here we put the barbecue cart that we had. I was going to throw it out. And then I'm like, you know what? We need a place to store things. So cat food, I have some wet dog food under there, and whatever else we need to stick there. And then up here, I wanted something to hold my onions and my avocados and garlic and tomatoes. Thrift store fine, 50 cents. Over here, our daughter Lauren got us this Living the Dream long before we left. And then of course we have our Lord and Savior Jesus looking over us and keeping us safe.
Yeah, something else we have down there, I'll show you why in a minute, but my wife wanted workspace, and I'll show you why in a second. But this is her space, and no, that cabinet was not originally there, but she's got a computer. There it is. Computer there, her phone, her little basket of goodies, her pen and pencils and stuff. So it sits there, especially when we travel. When
and
she
I
wants
just put
to work, she
yeah.
just pops it up here.
I put it up here and I just bungee cord all that when we're traveling. And we just got this napkin holder that we also found at a thrift store for $1. So I put that in, so now I don't have to have a napkin holder on the table.
And she's also got her own separate little plug there.
Yeah.
There's an outlet under the table, but this plugs her phone cord in, and then her computer cord, all plugged in there. And that's not a real chicken. It's a ritual.
Yeah, we had a fatality. My chicken lost his tail. I gotta glue it back on. And then over here, ta-da! This is Scott's workstation where he does all his editing for the videos that we just started doing. We used to have a recliner here, and we decided to take it out and put a desk in there. And we found this desk at a thrift store for 20 bucks. So
it's got her recipes right there in that binder. Those books are mine because I like to read when my face is on the computer. And I like our bill folders and stuff. It's an LED light, my computer. Now the original plan was that I was going to get a job that I could do online. That hasn't happened yet. But now that I'm doing this, that will fill in the blanks, hopefully. Now, hang on a second while I move past the air conditioner.
Now over here, we put in a little freezer.
Which the cabinet I showed you that her stuff is on, the cabinet was originally in there.
Yeah, the cabinet was originally here, but we took it out and moved it over there. And we put in a little freezer, and then we got these little child locks because we were driving down the road one day and the doors was flying open. So instead of having to lock it and unlock it all the time, we just put those on there, and then the printer fits on there perfect.
And then we've got extra carpets.
Extra carpets, and then a thing that we hang on the door if we have neighbors that are real close. And then this is the front of it. Oh, and here's we found this store called Ollie's, and I found this, I wanted a fireplace on an RV so bad, It didn't happen, so then I found this. Oh, is that adorable or what? So now I have my little fireplace. See? I love it. So that sits there, and then the cats love to be up here. As you can see, Mikey's sitting up there now. Hi, Mikey.
I'm ready to show you guys off
There's
earlier.
Mikey. He's our oldest cat. He's 16. He doesn't want to be filmed. He doesn't know what that thing is. It's just a microphone. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, and this is my seat when we're driving. There's our GPS. Originally had it in a clamshell on the dash there, and I couldn't see it. So my wife see a white arm there next to Thor? He likes to stare out the window. She found that at a thrift store for, I think, $2. And it comes around, it comes right up where I need to see it, so when I drive, I know what's going on. Again, this is our stairs going in. Depending on how high we're leveled, we needed that bottom step. And then in another campground, we found that little wood platform that somebody had built and just left. So I took it and recarpeted it. It's very handy, especially to keep the legs from going into the dirt. And that's our recycle bin. For when we're at campgrounds that recycle, it just gives us an extra place to dump that instead of keeping it in the trash inside. Dog poop bucket, I know that's exciting for a lot of people, but you got to put it somewhere. And then our chairs and our little table. And then my wife likes to decorate the picnic table. So that's the outside space to go with the inside space.
Thanks for coming and visiting our home.
Please like and subscribe and click the little bell icon.
And leave any comments or suggestions down below. God bless and keep RVing.